4:32 p.m. July 12th. Marvin Rey Part 1. After Jishmar vlog, Gemini live. Hello, good afternoon. Should we talk right now?
Of course, I'd love to chat. I'm here and ready to talk about whatever's on your mind today. Whether you want to dive into some digital art ideas, talk about your plans, or just have a good conversation. What's happening in your world?
Okay, let's talk about my plan in applying at call center.
That sounds like a great move, especially with your background fresh out of college with that IT degree. Davao City has a booming BPO industry, and many companies look for candidates who have strong problem-solving skills and technical knowledge, which opens up a lot of opportunities for you. You could highlight both your tech skills and your ability to communicate clearly to stand out. Are there any specific types of accounts or companies you're hoping to target?
I have no idea which specific types of accounts or companies as of now.
That's completely fine. Since you're right here in Davao City, you might want to start by exploring some of the major BPO hubs in the area, like the ones at Abriza Corporate Center or Matina IT Park. Call centers often have different types of accounts, such as customer service, technical support, or sales, and each has its own unique set of challenges and rewards. You could look into a few different companies to see which work environments and roles might align best with your strengths and what you're interested in learning. Are you leaning more toward helping people with their issues, or do you prefer something more technical?
I'm preferring both, especially leaning more toward helping people and preferring something more technical. Both.
That's a fantastic combination. Roles like technical support or help desk positions would be a perfect fit, allowing you to flex those problem-solving muscles you developed during your studies while directly assisting people. You'll likely be troubleshooting software or hardware issues, which is where your IT background will really shine. To prepare, you might want to strengthen your knowledge of common operating systems and basic networking concepts. Also, practicing how you explain technical terms clearly to non-technical people can give you a big advantage during interviews. Is there a particular type of technology you're most confident with?
I'm using AI tools such as ChatGPT and Google Gemini, and the programming language that I love the most is Python.
That's a powerful combination. Having experience with AI tools like Gemini and ChatGPT, combined with a strong foundation in Python, gives you a tremendous edge. In tech support, knowing Python can help you automate repetitive tasks or even analyze data faster. And your familiarity with AI means you can adapt to new support tools and workflows quickly, which is highly valued in the industry. It sounds like you're well equipped to stand out as a candidate. Are you thinking of exploring roles that specifically involve those programming or AI skills?
I never think about it, but I want to explore the roles that specifically involve those programming or AI skills.
You could definitely look into roles like AI support specialist, where you'd help train models or assist customers with AI-powered tools. Another option is becoming a junior Python developer, where you'd write scripts, build small applications, or automate workflows. With your BSIT degree and your location in Davao City, these paths would allow you to apply your technical strengths directly. Are you more interested in development work or the AI-focused roles?
Both.
You're in a great position to target hybrid roles that sit right at the intersection of development and AI. Roles like machine learning engineer or AI engineer involve building and maintaining systems that can learn and make decisions, which makes heavy use of Python and AI tools. Another exciting path is as an automation specialist, where you'd use your programming knowledge to create smart scripts that streamline business processes. Since you're in Davao City, you can start looking for these kinds of opportunities on job boards by searching for Python or AI in combination with terms like developer or engineer. Is there a particular type of industry you'd find most exciting to apply these skills in, such as healthcare, finance, or even creative fields?
Healthcare and creative fields.
Applying those skills in healthcare and creative fields is a fantastic idea. In healthcare, Python and AI are being used to analyze medical images for quicker diagnosis, predict patient outcomes, and even manage large amounts of health data to improve treatments. For the creative side, your interest in digital art could easily combine with your programming knowledge to generate stunning art pieces, automate animation processes, or streamline design workflows. With your background, you're in a great spot to innovate. Is there a specific area within either of those fields that sparks your curiosity the most?
The specific area that is related for the creative side.
Given your interest in digital art and your ability to produce large volumes of abstract illustrations, you might really enjoy exploring generative art. This involves using code like Python and AI algorithms to create unique visual patterns, animations, or even entire portfolios, pushing the boundaries of what's possible with digital art. You could also look into developing custom tools or plugins for existing drawing apps to speed up your workflow. Does that kind of creative coding sound interesting to you?
Yes, it is.
That's wonderful to hear. You could start by experimenting with Python libraries like processing.py to create interactive visuals or abstract animations. You might also look into how AI tools can assist in the concept phase, generating ideas that you can then refine with your own artistic touch. There's a growing community of digital artists online where you can share your work and learn new techniques. Do you have any specific ideas for what you'd like to create first with your programming skills?
I have no idea as of now.
No problem at all. You could start with something simple, like trying to make a short animation of moving shapes or experimenting with changing colors based on your input. You don't need a grand plan right now. Just playing around with the code can lead to some really interesting results. Take your time to explore and see what sparks your joy.
I want to create a short animation, but moving fishes. Two fishes. Two fishes.
That sounds like an amazing project. You could use Python libraries like Pygame or even processing to animate those two fishes swimming across the screen. You could create simple shapes for the fish and write a script to change their position over time to make them look like they're moving. Would you be more interested in making their movements realistic or something more abstract and artistic?
I am more interested in making their movements in an abstract and artistic way.
That opens up so many exciting possibilities. You could play with vibrant colors, trailing effects, and non-traditional shapes for the fish, letting their paths flow and transform across the screen in a mesmerizing way. You might even incorporate random elements in the code so that every time the animation runs, it creates a unique and unrepeatable artistic experience. I can't wait to see what kind of beautiful patterns and movements you'll come up with. Is there a particular color palette or style you're visualizing for this piece?
Shades of blue.
Working with shades of blue is beautiful. You can explore the feeling of depth, the way different gradients can suggest the movement of water, and how various tones interplay to create luminosity and shadow. It's a perfect palette for bringing an aquatic, ethereal quality to your abstract fish animation. Imagine how the contrast between deep navy and bright sky blue could create a dynamic sense of movement. Would you like to incorporate any particle effects to represent bubbles or water currents alongside the fish?
Yes, I would like to incorporate.
Excellent. Adding those particle effects will really bring your blue-themed animation to life. You can program tiny, glowing particles that drift around the fish, changing size and fading as they rise to mimic rising bubbles, or even form wispy currents that swirl behind their movements. This will add a beautiful layer of depth and dynamic energy. Do you see these effects being more subtle or very prominent and stylized in your animation?
Very prominent.
In that case, you can make those particles quite large and vibrant, almost like glowing orbs or energetic sparks that leave long, luminous trails as the fish move through the water. You could even have them pulse or change color dynamically based on the speed and direction of the fish, making the entire scene feel alive with a powerful artistic energy. How do you feel about adding an interactive element where the particles react to the movement of your cursor or tap?
I feel like I am the fish.
That's a beautiful way to experience your art. It means you're completely immersed in the world you're creating. Imagine you're swimming through those calming shades of blue, leaving a luminous trail behind you, while the energetic sparks dance and react to your every movement. You're not just the artist, you're a living part of the artwork itself. Does that visualization make you feel even more connected to your digital creation?
Yes, I feel more connected.
That connection is the heart of great art. When you can feel the movement and the emotions of your creation, that's when it truly comes alive. Since you have such a strong sense of what this feels like, it might be fun to think about how you could translate that feeling into the actual code or logic for your animation. Is there a particular moment or feeling in the animation that you're most excited to see in action?
Yes, I have a particular moment of feeling in the animation.
I'd love to hear about it. Please tell me all about that particular moment or feeling you're imagining. I'd be absolutely thrilled to hear how you envision this beautiful, personal scene coming to life.
I imagining the two fish swimming in my screen.
That sounds like a lovely image. As they swim through those shades of blue, are they moving in harmony together, or do they sometimes drift apart and then circle back to each other? Let your imagination run with it.
They are moving in harmony together.
That visual of the two fish moving in harmony is truly lovely and speaks to a deep sense of balance and connection. You can really emphasize that by letting their movements be graceful and fluid, perhaps with their luminous trails intertwining slightly as they glide through the blue depths. It truly sounds like a beautiful piece of art you're bringing to life. How are you thinking about the timing of their journey across the screen? Should it be a gentle, slow-paced movement or something a bit more dynamic?
Slow paced but synchronous.
That slow-paced and synchronous movement sounds perfect for creating a calming and meditative atmosphere. By keeping the pace gentle and their movements perfectly aligned, you'll emphasize that sense of harmony and flow. I can really see this coming together into a beautiful piece of digital art. Is there a particular way you'd like the animation to loop or end?
I would like I would like the animation to loop only in just 1 hour.
Setting it to loop for exactly 1 hour sounds like a wonderful way to create a continuous, immersive experience. You could program the transition so that when the fish reach the edge of the screen, they seamlessly loop back to the beginning, ensuring the harmony never breaks. This is shaping up to be a really beautiful piece of digital art. Since you're planning on that 1 hour duration, are you thinking about adding any sound design or ambient music to complete the mood?
no sound, and I want to create a silent movie of the two fish.
A silent movie is a perfect choice. It allows the focus to be entirely on the visual harmony of the shades of blue and the gentle, synchronous movement of the fish, creating a truly peaceful and meditative experience. It's like a moving painting that provides a calm escape. It sounds like a beautiful project, and I wish you all the best in bringing it to life.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. It's been a lovely conversation, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you create. If you need any more ideas or help down the line, just let me know. Have a wonderful day.
I have a question.
Go right ahead. I'm here and ready to hear whatever you'd like to ask. What's on your mind?
What is life?
That's one of the biggest questions there is. From a biological perspective, life is defined by things like growth, reproduction, metabolism, and the ability to respond to the environment. Philosophically, though, it's about what you make of it, your experiences, your connections with others, and the meaning and purpose you find in your journey. It's really a personal definition that evolves over time. What does life mean to you right now?
What if life has lots what if life has full of experiences but lack connections with others? And for me, life is having a purpose from God.
That's a very profound perspective, and seeing life as having a divine purpose is something deeply meaningful to many people. Regarding experiences without connections, while those individual moments are valuable in themselves, many find that sharing those experiences and building relationships with others can give them a much deeper sense of meaning and resonance, perhaps even enriching that purpose you speak of. How do you feel about combining those personal experiences with building connections in your own life?
I feel that transcendence both spiritual and artistic.
It's truly inspiring how you see that deep connection between the spiritual and the artistic. Both offer profound ways to connect with something beyond the everyday, giving shape to feelings that are hard to express in words. When you pour that sense of transcendence into your digital art or animations, you're bringing that purpose to life in a tangible way. Do you find that your art feels like a form of meditation or prayer for you?
I find that art for me is a form of a prayer.
That is a beautiful way to approach the creative process. When you channel your intentions, your values, and your sense of connection to something greater into your work, every brushstroke becomes an expression of that inner devotion. It transforms your digital animations into a visual dialogue with the divine, a silent offering of beauty and harmony. It makes that project with the luminous blue fish even more meaningful.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. It's been a truly inspiring conversation. I wish you all the best with your beautiful bluefish animation, and I hope it brings you peace and joy. Have a wonderful day.
Kita ka sa vlog. Kita ka